So joining us on 4-1 Forward to talk all about this and the President's executive order and what it means for workers is Dr. Bryan Albrecht, President and CEO of Gateway Technical College in Kenosha. Now, you were at the President's speech, right?
I was there, yes.
Okay, and in fact, he gave you and the college a shout out. Let's listen in.
Your partnership with Snap-on is a great example of why vocational education is the way of the future.
Why is it the way of the future?
Well, I think it helps set the ideal goals that young people are looking for, great careers to support their families, and technical training and hands-on learning certainly aligns close with the expectations of industry. So our students, as they go through their programs, work hand in glove with industry to better understand how they can apply their skills and be successful once they leave our college.
You have a big partnership with Snap-on?
We do. Snap-on has been a great partner for Gateway Technical College and colleges all across America.
What are you doing then? So what is this partnership?
Our commitment to Snap-on is to really uphold the ideals that they've already invested in to provide great programs and services that align with the expectations of employers. So our students go through technical training programs in automotive and manufacturing, and they actually have the opportunity to earn Snap-on certifications. So they're wearing the badge of Snap-on that they've been able to not only deliver those skills, but be trained and assessed on those skills.
So let's talk about the President's trip. Here he is right here with the Snap-on CEO. And what is it that you heard in his speech that excites you about this Buy American, Hire American?
Well, I think one of the things that I heard that I was really proud of is that he mentioned specifically Gateway Technical College and the importance of vocational training and technical education. I think that's a key fundamental principle behind this initiative. When you think about the economy and really driving an economy around manufacturing, and in Wisconsin, nearly 30% in southeast Wisconsin of our employment sector is based on manufacturing, it's critical that we have an employee base, a workforce that is skilled and ready to perform the types of tasks that are necessary to help those companies be successful. So whether we're working on manufacturing initiatives to buy American, products have to be produced, technicians build those, or whether we're building new initiatives within the country around infrastructure change and reform, it's still a skilled workforce that's going to provide that. So I heard a lot about the importance of technical education.
Yeah, and I think I heard from the CEO at Snap-on, Nick Pinchuk, he talks about upskilling. What does that mean?
He does. It helps to define the changing workplace environment. You know, today manufacturing is really about the integration of systems, electrical systems, robotic systems, mechanical systems, all working together. So technicians and students in our programs need to have complex thinking abilities, problem-solving abilities, and be able to respond to some of the changes with the integration of technology.
How quickly is the industry changing?
It changes very rapidly. I think on a monthly basis you see new developments that are taking place, and in our community we see companies that are coming in with highly sophisticated systems. Amazon's a good example. IT infrastructure. Haribo just announced that's a mechatronics-based program in advanced manufacturing. So we know the types of programs that our students are going to have to be successful in are going to need to be developed in concert with industry.
So when we talk about skilled labor, what does that mean? And that term might have meant something 20, 30 years ago? That's different today?
Right. It's still important to be able to apply and to be able to do something. And we heard Nick Pinchuk talk about the idea of making things and fixing things. We've got to be able to know how to take care of our infrastructure and the resources that we have. But it also involves complex thinking so that students can troubleshoot and diagnose situations and be more proficient in the way that they take a look at technology. You know, just take the automobile as a great example. We can produce cars and we drive cars, and we've done it for many years. Cars now are driving themselves. How does that work? Well, there's an infrastructure process. Roads have sensing systems, bridges have sensing systems, light poles have sensing systems, and now cars do so that they can all talk and interact to each other.
So when the President was talking about trying to get more Buy American, Hire American, has there been a trend away from, I mean, have you seen too many jobs leaving the country and not here for American workers?
Well, it certainly has changed, and we can talk all over the entire state of the nation, but in southeast Wisconsin, some of our major employers have left our region. Fortunately, we've been able to provide a skilled workforce as a part of the dialogue and the formula to bring new companies in to our region, but they're different. They're medical device industries, they're IT-based industries, they're automation-type programs, and I think that type of change has really helped our community think differently about the importance of technical education and elevated the visibility of Gateway Technical College.
So the student you see today, what kind of student are you seeing?
We want power users, we want power thinkers. We want
power users?
We want students that are adapt with technology, that they're familiar and comfortable with technology. They've already made the adaptation and the familiarity with button button control, and we see it all the time in young people with their skills in gaming and the use of some of the new technologies that are already embedded in our elementary, middle school, and high schools. So when they come to us, they're taking programs that are laptop-driven, paperless programs, and they can really use technology to apply their skills.
Well, we're going to talk more about what's going on in the classroom, so you're going to stick around. The president says his executive order will also boost American hiring and protect U.S. workers. Coming up, we go on onto the front lines of training the American worker of the future.